What's up, guys? Welcome back to Wrenching Wrecked. We are jamming on the ironhead. I'm hoping to fire this thing up here in a little bit. So I didn't have the camera on, but I did fill up the oil tank. So we got 3 quarts of oil in there. I still need to top off the primary. I got the brakes wired up. Ooh, look at that strobe light action. Brakes are wired, points are wired, so I just checked that. I don't know if this carb's gonna be any good. I'm guessing it's gonna need a rebuild, but now that all of the wiring is done, we're still gonna have to do some fixing on the headlight switching components, but we can address that. I mean, I have 1 hot wire running up. We'll just bridge those as needed once we figure out what's wrong with the bulb, but I really wanna hear this thing run, or attempt to. But I pulled the plugs. They're a little dark, but they're not like fouled out or anything, and they're definitely not wet. So surprisingly, a little on the rich side, but not wet or fouled. So we got the ignition on. Figured we'd check it for spark now that I got the points hooked up. Real nice, healthy spark. Which means this should, as long as that carburetor decides to mix some fuel properly. I don't know if the accelerator pump shot. I don't know what we're gonna do on that, but I think, do I have a mini bottle up here? Man, I meant to grab that from the house. Anyways, worst case, I'll just throw the tank on kind of loose, a couple bolts in there for that. But in theory, we have engine oil. We'll put some primary fluid in there. Oh, I got this license plate wired up and done too. So that also lights up now. But that's kind of where we're at. We got to do the exhaust still. I might have to make some brackets for that. But I think I just want to see if this thing will light off and run. We're almost there. So I need to do a clutch adjustment, but I can't do that until I go into the trailer and grab a clutch lever. You can switch those out. But I don't really care about the clutch part. I really just want to see if it'll run first. So let me put the 2 plugs in the bottom of the tank. Then we'll throw it back on there, pour some gas in it, and see if this petcock leaks. It doesn't want to thread in all the way. I don't know if it's the chrome on there. The threads are a little tight. So I got it snugged down as tight as I could, but I don't know. We'll see. Might as well just throw some gas in it and see what it does. So let me get those plugged off, and then we'll come back and we'll take a look and see if it's going to leak. So damn hot. But looks like there's a storm coming, so hopefully it'll cool off here pretty quick. I got the caps in, or the plugs in on the bottom of this tank. So let's see how much gas spills out of this. Petcock's off. God, I hate these friggin' gas cans. Oh no, my paint, my paint. Nice thing about powder. Just do a quick little wipe off there. It's like it didn't even happen. Okay. Well, looks dry. Let's make a mess and spill this all over the floor. Cool. We are good. Throw this on the bike real quick. These are not going to be the final. We'll do nicer hardware down the line, but for right now, where did I put those gas tank bolts? Just throw these guys in here. Then we just got to run a fuel line, and this, in theory, should start. Exciting day. Come on. It's kind of a pain when you don't do both of these at once. Grab a wrench here. I gotta clean up. My tools are scattered about everywhere right now. Hate that. Always happens, but I've been doing inside work, outside work, like, it's just been a lot. Working on Dottie's dad's car and this bike, that street glide over there. Be nice to work on one at a time, but I'm kind of dictated by what I can actually work on and what I have time for, or what I'm waiting on for parts or whatever else it is. Come on. So we'll do like some nice little stainless button heads on here. One, it'll be easier to get the bolts in and out, and two, it just looks a lot cleaner instead of having these bulky ones. I don't see any leaks, so that's good. Other than that, it's just going to be kind of tightening up the front end. All the rockers and axle are on, but they're not snugged down yet, so we'll have to make sure we just do a quick bolt check on everything. The rear axle's good, sissy bar's good, motor's good, oil tank's good. It's just like front end stuff left that I know I need to chase down. Okay. Throw something down here in the primary so we can get some oil in there. This shouldn't be in there that tight. There we go. But we got the chain adjusted. Everything else in here is just going to be the clutch itself. Come on. Ooh. Wind's picking up. Storm is coming. Need something to get in there. Man, this one's actually tight. Did I tighten that down? It is getting gnarly out there. It's been sunny and super warm. Holy cow! You brought the storm with you.
Yeah, you're just in time.
I know, right? Yeah. There's that wind. As you saw, a couple buddies showed up. They were giving me a hand. Rain stopped. It got really gnarly and windy up here for a minute, but we are all good there. Now we get to do the fun part. Left a phone here, so they just came back in. We got our trophies. Don't mind the scrap other bits, but everything's made. We got a bunch of categories for these. We're gonna do a quick coat of paint on there. Click the gas on this. I don't have the carb support, so this is semi-tight, but I don't like running them too long that way. Where did my vice grips go for the choke? That's what I have to do on my chopper right now too until I put a new choke cable on, but we got choke on. I don't have a throttle hooked up, so come on. Where's my 7/16 wrench? Yeah, let's see what happens. It's got, oh, there it is. 2 squirts. Nice little squirt on the accelerator pump. I did not pull this carb off, so I will be the first one to admit that I was completely shocked and awed when this is all done. So clutch needs to be adjusted. We don't have a cable hooked up. We don't have throttle cables. Gas is on. Battery is hooked up. All the wiring is done. One click for lights, one more for start. The exhaust is not hooked up. Well, it's on, but she's healthy. That's like no warm up, still ice cold. I did start it earlier when we were up here. I didn't have the camera on when other people are hanging out, but they witnessed it, fired right up. First crank popped a couple times, second crank fired up and ran like this. I was sitting there waiting for the other shoe to drop, gas leak, something from a carb that's been sitting. But it sounds good. Still cold, so I'm not expecting it to be super snappy yet, but we got a runner, which is a lot of extra motivation to get this thing done and off the lift, because this is supposed to be coming to the chopper party. So now it's on to the final little odds and ends and cables and things, but that's where we're at. Let me get this shut down and we'll go over the last bit of my final to-do list. So basically, where we need to go now, air cleaner needs to go on, which is also the carb support, so that'll be quick and easy, S&S little teardrop deal. I gotta ditch this, and then I'm gonna alter the wiring in the bars. Right now it's run up through the bars to this switch, but we're not running a front brake, so there will not be a master bracket up here. I might have a newer style in the trailer that might be worth looking at. I got a milk crate full of switch housings and things, but if I can get one like that, minus the perches and all that other stuff, we'll put a mini clutch lever on there, that'll clean that up, but bar stuff and wiring for the headlights will get fixed when it's down on the ground, because I can't really get to it now. This bracket's gotta come off. I gotta trim down this last little bit that I couldn't get to while it's up here, so I'll yank this headlight mount off, grind this down just below the weld there, smooth that out, repaint that little bottom bit. Same thing on this one. We'll cut that nub off, smooth that out so it's a little bit more of a clean transition. Tighten down the axle. Clutch cable is installed. We just got to put it on the perch. Throttle cable should all be down there. And other than that, we're pretty much there. Points cover, carb cleaner. Oh, I got to steal that sprocket cover off that other motor. We'll do that now. Also, I think at the barn party, at the barn bash, we will be raffling off an ironhead motor 72. I don't know anything about it, but it is complete. It will not have a notched one for the electric start. It'll just have this kicker covers going on there. It's the only thing I'm switching on that. But that will be coming up for the raffle as well. I'll even give you the engine stand with it. And then over here, I got to tighten down all the brake linkages. And then we're gonna dress up the hardware a little bit. Staple the seat, put that back in, bolt that down, front, rear, and then more dress up bits on the hardware. So I gotta grab some 1/4 inch stainless bits for those. I think he's got some sticker logos he wants to do on here or something for his shop. Double check the triple tree to make sure that's good, because I checked that before I did the riser. I remember that now. And then snug up the axles and final assembly bits, because everything's just kind of loosey-goosey. Spacers are made, everything's done on that. Just gotta actually torque those down. Brakes work. Put a shorter bolt in here for the ignition, and then I gotta figure out something for the battery strap. It's probably just gonna get a zip tie deal for right now. He also plays around with a bunch of leather stuff, so I think he'll just make a nice little strap for that. But she's pretty much there. It's been a long journey and a lot of stupid back and forth things, waiting on parts. We changed a ton. So when that bike came in, it was completely apart in boxes. Motor was still together. I have done nothing to the motor. I will not take credit for anything mechanically on the motor, nor will I take blame for anything mechanically on the motor, other than the clutch primary electric start conversion. What else did I do on there? That's pretty much it. It does need a new coil because that one's all cracked. It'll be fine for sunny days, but I wouldn't want to be in the rain on that one. And I think I might have a coil in the trailer. So if I got one, I'll swap that out. Electric start conversion, new, I don't know, 90s era sporty soft tail caliper style brake. Master cylinder stuff stayed the same. Springer swap, so we swapped over that front end from his 10 over narrow glide. Spool front wheel, sissy bar, all the brackets, all the fun. Go back in the playlist, you can rewatch the whole thing. Switched up the taillight and the fender and the gas tank and pretty much made him a chopper. So we'll get the clutch thing swapped over, and then I just gotta figure out where I'm gonna put a toggle switch for the lights. That's like the last of the tedious bits, but it is done, almost. Done enough, it's running. So I will chalk that up as a win for the day. We got a ton of stuff done. Trophies are made for the barn party. Daddy's dad's car's done. A lot of running around. Got the front end off of this 2024 thing. Been busy, and it's been hot. So that'll wrap this one up. I'm rambling. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all those other fun things. We got more chopper stuff coming your way. We still got to keep jamming on that other frame a little bit, cutting and sectioning. I don't know how much of that's going to make the cut. I might do quick explanations of what I'm doing, but I don't think I'm going to be doing all the time-lapse stuff. I just don't have the time to sit there and watch the videos or skim through everything, edit them. I'm trying to make it less editing heavy. So that's that. We will catch you on the next one.